Welcome to today's game to the U15 Major, Bage Valley Wildcats and the Jonelijim Cougars. Today in nets for the Wildcats, number 1, Jonah Harvey, and net for the Cougars, number 30, Rylan Landry. Off the opening draw, Wildcats get it in, but Cougars break out quickly, puck back in their own zone. Harvey moves that up the boards for Rude. Rude trying to get that out of the zone, up to Ferguson. He's trying to move it in. Puck comes back for Brian. Brian with it. Puck comes back. Charlie McLaughlin. Back up the boards. Lonergan sends that to the middle. Puck almost comes around, and Lonergan's going to hold it near the red line. Put it back down low. On the forecheck, Martin. Puck comes around him. Cougars just tip it out of their zone. Skate past Keating. Johnston with it now, going for the shot. Puck gets knocked away from him. Cougars get behind the net. In the middle, in the slot. Puck knocked away. Comes to Keating. Keating over to McKay. McKay trying to go to Lonergan. Puck bounces off his stick. He blocks the dump attempt. Gets it low. Back. Puck sent back into the Cougar zone. Barry with it. Trying to come around with it. Up to Parks. Parks in the middle for Geezer. Steps around to hit. Coming in, rips a shot off the roof. Drops back in. And off the draw, puck comes around. Gavin McLaughlin with it on the boards. Slides that puck back. Picked up by Greeno. Greeno with it. Sorry, Bartow Kelly with it. Nice pass up. Going for it on the boards, Howard. Can't quite get there in time. Graves knocks it back into the zone. Fowler with it. Pass up the middle. Picked off. Put it on net by Parks. Gonna get knocked aside. At the point now, Graves moves that back down low. Geezer trying to take it to the net. He gets hooked. He's going to lose it. Up top to the point for Graves. Good pressure by Howard. Graves walks in the middle with it. Puck comes up to the top. Parks with it, trying to make a pass across. Blocked by Gavin McLaughlin. Breakaway shot, misses the net. Graves gets the red line, dumping it in low. Diebel with it. Slides that over to Greeno. Greeno up to Rude. Rude ices it. Never mind, he does not ice it. Cougars in their own zone. Brian moves it up the points. Puck comes back down low. Brian with it. On the half wall, just backhanded out of the zone. Greeno trying to skate with it, finds some open ice, forced to pass over to Rude. Rude with it, trying to come to the middle, tripped up. Greeno gets it back, loses it into some open space. Ferguson rips a shot, and that's going to be caught there by Landry. $11:52 left to go here in the second period. Off the draw. Puck stopped at the half wall. Up to Parks. Parks has a stick on it, no ice. McKay racing back for it. Parks going to get there first. Puck coming up the boards. Sent back down low. Cougars still controlling it. Moving it up top. Sims moves it down the wall now. Coming to the middle with it. Trying to make a pass. Bounces right on the stick of McNeil. Fans on the shot. Grabbed now by McKay. McKay is going to ice it. off the draw. Keating with it. Trying to move that to Lonergan. Puck coming back down low. McKay, his pass picked off. Wildcats battling with Fort behind their own net. Comes free. Martin grabs it. Martin over to Lonergan. He gets hit. Lonergan red line and deep. Regrouping with it now is Barry. He's trying to stretch it up. Picked off by Charlie McLaughlin. Coming in down the side. Shot. Nice glove save by Landry. And off the draw. Robichaux with it. Cycles it low. Behind his own net, Dixon. On his own net with it. He's going to lose that puck. Wildcats battling on the boards. Comes free. McLaughlin pinches. Gets past him, but he's back quick. Johnston moves that puck in the zone. Coming down the boards now with it is Sims. Wilson going after that loose puck. Sent back down by McLaughlin. Gavin McLaughlin with it. Chips it and goes up to Robichaux. Robichaux coming in the right side. Tripped up, and this looks like it's going to be a penalty on the Cougars. Going to the box for the Cougars is going to be number 7, Marty McLeod. First power play of the night. Just under 10 minutes left to go in the period here for the Wildcats. And off the draw, puck trying to get it to Lonergan. Battle now on the boards. Wildcats trying to get possession. Martin moves it up to the point for McKay. Over to Greeno. Back to McKay. Over to Martin. Cross to Greeno. Slides it to the middle. Shot there by Lonergan goes high. He grabs it down low. To McKay. To Greeno. Shot. Going for the tip. Just too high there for McLaughlin to get a stick on it. Battle on the boards. McLaughlin comes out with it. In the corner, sends that up top to McKay. Across to Greeno. Slid back to McKay. Shot tipped by Gavin McLaughlin. Still stays out. Martin coming around the net with it. He's tripped up, trying to send it to the front. Picked off and sent down the ice by Marsh. McKay quickly up to Greeno. Going for a skate here. Coming down the ice to the middle. Shot. Blocked. Cougars glassing out. And Wildcats forced to regroup. Puck up to McLaughlin. Ferguson grabs it. Ferguson making his way down the ice. Nice move through the middle, and Rude is offside. $18-17 left to go here in the period. 21 seconds left on the power play. And off the draw right away, Ferguson trying to take that puck to the middle. Shot out of the zone. Charlie McLaughlin's going to get a stick on that. Keep it from going too far. Regrouping now with the puck behind his own net. Coming out with it, fakes a pass. Now he goes over to Ferguson. Even strength now at the point. Gallant with it. And he gets that taken away from him. Rolls with it, moves that back up to the point, back over to Rolls. Rolls to Ferguson in the middle. He cuts to the middle, shot, hits the blocker of Landry and goes way up into the scoreboard. That's going to be a whistle. Almost half the period gone, 17:38 left to go in the first. And off the draw, McKay with the shot. It's going to miss. McGuire back up to the point. Puck coming back down low. Howard going after it. Up to McKay. Moves that down the boards. Comes back to McKay. Puck just comes out. Dixon moving it ahead. Wildcats regroup. Trying to come on the other half of the ice. Bad pass by McKay. Barry picks it off. Trying to get that into the zone. Battle happens along the boards now. Back to McKay. Over to Keating. Back to McKay again. Sent ahead to the middle. McGuire with it. Try to move it the other way. And puck poked away by Robichaux. Now McGuire on the forecheck. And coming around the net with his Geezer. Making his way down ice. Takes it down the side. Completely misses on his shot. McKay hits him into the boards. Geezer still going with it. That shot goes high over the net. No icing. Going back for it is Barry. Barry with it coming around the net. Up to Parks. Parks sends it through the middle. That puck makes its way over to McNeil. McNeil forced to regroup with it. Sends that down low. Grabbed by Graves. Graves with it. Delayed penalty on the Wildcats. Cougars empty their net. And a bad pass picked off by Diebel is going to be the delay penalty. So going to the box is going to be number 15, Trip Greeno, 2 minutes for slashing. And Wildcats unsuccessful on their first power play. Let's see if the same can be said about the Cougars. Off the draw. Puck coming around the boards. Good hit there by McLaughlin. Coming in for the shot. Nice save by Harvey. Grabbed by Barry. Moved up top in the middle. Brian with it. To the slot. Barry trying to get a shot. Good stick lift by McLaughlin. Puck over to Graves. His shot blocked. Doesn't make it to the net. Lonergan gets it and sends that down the ice. Wildcats go for a full change as the Cougars regroup behind their own nets. Coming out with it is Timmons. Timmons taking the ice he's given. Over to Johnson. Over to Johnson. Puck poked down low. Johnson still has it coming around the net. Moves that up the sideboards. Good hit on the play by Howard, and he's going to take the puck, coming the other way. Mishandles it. Puck comes back in the zone. Timmons with it now. Moves that one across. Taking it in now is McLeod. Down the side. Gets it, trying to drive to the middle. Still coming around the outside the zone with it. He goes up top. Buckley trying to pass it across. Good stick by Howard. Puck comes out. Another regroup here for the Cougars. Marsh quickly up ahead to Johnston. Has some open ice. Skating in with it. Trying to cycle it back to Buckley. Sent out of the zone again. This time by Rolls. Only 10 seconds left. Cougars trying to get something done. And Ferguson's just going to flick it out. And now that's going to be the end of the power play for the Cougars. No goal. They got 4 minutes left in the period. McLeod trying to wheel it up himself. Easily taken away from him. Wildcats trying to turn it around. Picked off by Dixon. Bank pass up to Johnson. Bad pass. There's going to be intercepted by Bartow Kelly. Now Rude with it. Trying to cut to the middle. Forced to take it to the outside. Moves it down low. Puck behind the net. Good hit by Rude. Timmons trying to skate out of the zone. Bartow Kelly holds the line. Cougars now go glass and out, and this will be an icing. 3:22 left to go in the first period. Shots right now are 3-0 Wildcats according to the scoreboard. I don't know about that one, but I'm like pretty positive the Cougars have at least one shot. Off the draw. McLaughlin trying to move it up to the point. Taking it the other way, Cougars. Timmons barely has the red line when he dumps it down. Geezer coming in with McKay. Gets that puck, trying to throw it to the middle. McLaughlin picks it off. Over to Howard. Howard entering the zone. Goes for the dump. Gets there first, but covered up by Landry. And off the draw, Barry with it. Wrapping that around the boards. Greeno gets to it. Stops at the point. Shot on goal. No one there. Rebound pops out. Landry jumps on it, but none of the Wildcats there to put it in. 2:52 left to go in the first period. Off the draw, puck coming around the boards. No icing. McKay touches it. And Greeno behind his own goal line now with the puck. Drops it for McKay. Lots of open ice. Bumps that ahead for Robichaud. Stops up, then just goes glassing out. Graves throws it back in now. McKay with it. Over to Greeno. Greeno cuts back. Back to McKay. Sliding that to the middle. Knocked away from Robichaud. Back over to Greeno. Up to Howard. Howard makes his way into the zone. Loses the puck. Now Fowler with it. Over to Bartow Kelly. Looking for a play. Goes for the easy pass up to Martin. Martin heading down ice. Trying to cut to the middle. Martin still has it. He loses it. Sent down low by Lonergan. And racing down the side, Brian goes for a chip. Martin gets it behind his own net. Trying to wrap it out and mishandled at the point by Sims. Puck comes all the way out of the zone near his own goal line. Takes it back behind the net in the corner now. Throws it up the boards. Lonergan trying to pick it off. Parks steals that puck. Then he loses it to McGuire. Takes a shot. Easy save for Landry. Timmons with it. Loses the puck. Brian picks it up. Ferguson all over him. Forced to dump it in. McKay with it. Throws that across. Lonergan picks it up. Tips it ahead for Ferguson. Enters the zone wide. Takes it behind the net. Good reverse there by Ferguson. Puck at the point. Grabbed now by McKay. McKay up to Rude. Rude trying to move that puck past. Stops up when he can't do it. Behind the net, own goal line, Barry. Under a minute left, looking for a pass all the way up to Parks. Parks trying to get past Greeno. Good body positioning there. Keating trying to make a move with it behind his own goal. Parks steals it up to the point. Back down to Parks on the half wall. Dropped for Marsh. Marsh gets hit pretty hard there by Ferguson. Manages to hold on to the puck. Eventually gets knocked away from him. Glassing out the Wildcats go. 7 seconds left. Dixon just throws it on goal. Harvey, easy save. Greeno with it. 2 seconds left, and he will just cut back for the end of the period. So far after one, shots 5-1. And we'll be back with the second period in like 2 minutes. And we're back with the second period of the game between the U15 Major Bage Valley Wildcats and the Jonelijim Cougars. So far, after one, score 0-0. Howard controlling the puck in the Cougar zone. Shots 5-1 Wildcats. Puck at the point. McLaughlin sends that cross corner dump. Cougars trying to get out of their own zone. McLeod with it, cut back. Good hit by McLaughlin. Trying to chip it past the defender is O'Neill. Knocked back into the zone by Greeno. Howard with it down low. He's hit off the puck. Buckley picks it up. Coming to the point now. Shot by Bartow Kelly. Tipped aside by Landry. Back in the Cougars' end with it, McLeod. He's moving that puck around the boards for Graves. Graves picks it up, puts it back down low for McLeod. Trying to make a move with it, loses the puck. O'Neill mishandles it. Greeno with it at the point, trying to make a move. O'Neill steals it, trying to chip it and go past Greeno. Greeno out races them, and a nice pass for Bartow Kelly. Kelly with it coming down the zone. He gets hit off that puck, coming behind the net now. Cougars with it. Brian has it. Trying to stretch it to O'Neill, and this is going to be an icing on the play. Off the draw, Brian with it. Sends that puck over to his partner. Comes back across to him. Moves that ahead for Geezer. Geezer trying to make a pass in the middle. Rude's going to knock it down. Glove down by the Cougars. Regrouping with it now in their own zone. Rude, good forecheck, trying to knock that puck free. Ferguson picks up the loose puck, trying to make a move. Good reverse hit there. Puck comes down low. Rude with it. Getting hit off the puck. Coming to the middle. And Wilson coming down the left side. Barely onside. Trying to protect the puck. Pass it to the middle. Good play there by Bartow Kelly. Nice move by Rolls to just get that puck in. Taken now by Barry. Coming around the net with it. At the boards. Slapped back down around. Barry regrouping. Barry picks it up over to Wilson. Wilson trying to move that for Timmons. And Cougars moved into the zone. No ice as it hits one of the Wildcats. Keating. Moves that puck over to McKay. McKay taken down. In the middle now. Cougars with it. Trying to slide that pass over to Johnston. Too much defensive pressure. Shot from Barry. Blocked by Ferguson. Puck down low. Keating sends it to the middle for Howard. Howard just can't hold on to that pass. Coming back into the zone. McKay with it. Up to Howard. Howard drops it for McKay. Back over to Keating. Keating up to McGuire. McGuire to Ferguson. Ferguson taking it the other way. Puck coming down ice. Sent to the slot by the Cougars. Howard with it, taking his space, trying to skate it past Graves. Graves tripped up on Howard after he gets it deep. Banks fans on his pass. Howard trips on the invisible stick. Cougars making their way into the attacking zone, taking it on the outside. Tripping up there on the invisible stick is Buckley. Tried to make too tight of a turn, and it struck. And now McLeod takes a shot from the red line just to dump it in deep. Greeno, D to D. Grabbed by Diebel. McGuire trying to catch that pass. It hits his skate. Cougars with it. Marsh trying to get it out of the zone. Ends up shooting it off someone's back. Bryant goes D to D. Graves now skating down with it. He dumps that puck in, chasing after it. Good play there by Greeno to stop him. Diebel moves that out to Lonergan. He just throws that on net. Rebound bounces right there for Landry, and he's going to catch it. And off the draw, that puck coming around the boards. Bartow Kelly moves it back down low. Rude trying to pick it up, coming around. Bartow Kelly gets it back, sends it back down low, dodges the hit there. Trying to track him down. At the point was McNeil. Shot from the point by the Wildcats. Martin with it down low, bumps it to the middle for Rolls. Can't get it. Puck off the glass, up to Geezer. Coming in on McLaughlin. Puck just sitting there after McLaughlin takes Geezer out of the play. Right there for O'Neill. Can't put it in. McLaughlin trying to move that around the boards. Kelly, good job recovering and helping him out. Rolls, moves that up to Martin. Martin up to Rude. Shot. Hits Landry and goes high. Martin throws it to the middle. Hits a skate, comes right back to him. Over to Rolls. Rolls with it, controlling it. Ends up losing the puck in a battle. Cougars wrap it around now. And skating into it with some speed is Brian to get that puck out of the zone. Battle on the boards. Cougars are also getting a change at the same time, so this could result in a penalty. They do it pretty well. Rude gets that puck into the zone. Stopped by Landry. Picked up now by Sims. Battling on the boards with it. Brian grabs it. Coming around, and nice stick by McLaughlin to break up that play. Up to Wilson. Wilson sends it across to Geezer, and offside on the play is Johnson. Whistle goes, and Geezer rips a shot. I mean, it wasn't that late after. Probably not a penalty, but the ref's watching now. 13-10 left to go in the second period. So this is a neutral zone draw after the offside. Greeno with it. Up to Ferguson. Ferguson across to Howard. Howard coming down the left side with some speed. Knocked away from him by Dixon. Greeno on the pinch. Keeps that puck low. Gavin McLaughlin trying to move it back up to Greeno. Easily picked by Dixon. Gets the red line down deep. Harvey out of his net. He has it behind his net now. Stolen, thrown in front by the Cougars, and shot blocked by Fowler. Wide open net. Fowler definitely saved a goal there. Greeno battling for that puck down low. Two guys on him. Coming in for some support is Ferguson, and he's going to knock that puck away. Going after it here. Good reverse hit by Ferguson. Comes out with that puck. Taking it the other way. Nice move. And this is going to be a penalty. One of the Cougars for hooking here. And play goes dead. And going to the box here for the Cougars is going to be number 21, Wyatt Wilson. 2 minutes for hooking. Second power play of the game for the Wildcats. McKay over to Martin. Rebound there. And puck does stay out, unfortunately. for the Wildcats. Greeno off the draw, trying to slay the puck down low. Almost tipping into their own net there. And the Cougars, Martin with it. At the point, shot, hits a stick, comes high. McLeod with it now, coming around the boards. Greeno holds it in. Shot, hits a shin pad in the middle. McKay with it now, moving that puck around. McLaughlin coming after it. Battle for the loose puck. A minute left on the power play. Puck just being pinned behind the net. Puck's still there. It's been almost 10 seconds. Finally shoveled free, and it comes right to O'Neill, who's going to take his sweet time coming down the ice. Almost makes it past Greeno, but the puck gets knocked away from him. McKay going the other way now. Sends that puck over to McLaughlin. Martin with it to Rude. It's in his skates, though. And that puck sent down the ice by Brian. 20 seconds left to go here in the period. And here comes, well, going down the ice with it was Gallant. But someone goes offside, so his rush means nothing. And off the draw. Wildcats get that puck, controlling it on the outsides. Keating with it, coming in, shot. Good block there by Brian. And power play over. Even strength with it now. Ferguson trying to send it down low. Grabbed by Marsh. Marsh slides that puck over to Buckley. Shot, blocked, and penalty. And going to the box here. I'm not sure. I think it's going to be the Wildcats. It will be going to the box for the Wildcats. Number 11, Tommy Ferguson. 2 minutes for, I don't know, but probably slashing. And off the draw, Brian with it. Moves that puck over to Graves. Shot from Graves, and good save by Harvey. Off the draw now. Ozone for the Cougars. Brian with it. Just gets flattened at the point by Howard. Shot. Nice save by Harvey. Rebound comes back up to the point. Cougars with it. Barry moves that on the half wall for Geezer. Coming in the middle. Rips a shot. Hits a body and goes just high. Cougars controlling it down low now. Passing out to the point. Now up to the top. Shot's going to just miss. Barry with it, up to Brian. Back to Barry, shot, rebound, drops free, but the whistle is going to go. I got it. 1:19 left to go here in the power play. 9:10 left to go in the second period. Wildcats still in their zone, and Cougars starting to get a little bit of pressure on. Second power play of the night. The first one was not much help. And off the draw. Wildcats with that puck. They're going to ice it. McKay, good job with that ice. McLaughlin on the forecheck. Cougars holding it behind their own net. Passed up through the middle by Dixon. At the top, Marsh sends that across to Timmons. Timmons with it, and puck block. Pass blocked by McLaughlin, and that's going to get sent down the ice. McLaughlin with the shot, tipped on goal by Robichaud. Rebound, Robichaud going after, and he gets cross-checked from behind. Good try there by the Wildcats, short-handed, unable to score. Rest making a decision now. 34 seconds left on the power play. So going to the box here to give the Wildcats their third power play tonight is number 4, Dylan Dixon. 2 minutes for cross-checking. Good forecheck there by Robichaud. Even draws a penalty. And now we got 4-on-4 for 34 seconds. Then we'll have a minute 26 of 5-on-4 in favor of the Wildcats. Off the draw. Battle for the Wildcats. Puck comes up top. Ferguson with it. Shot. That's going to just miss. Rolls with it. Slides it back to McKay to the point for Greeno. Greeno cut back. Another cut back by Greeno. Taking it out behind the net. They're about to be 5-on-4. McKay with it. Shot. It wasn't Ferguson who shot that earlier. It was actually Greeno. And now puck sent out of the zone by the Cougars. First one there is going to be Timmons, and he just goes for the pin. Wildcats trying to knock it free. And they will. McKay with it now. Up to Ferguson. Nice move. He has a breakaway. He has an opening. Shot. Rebound. Almost bats it in out of the air. No high stick. Puck down low now. Lonergan puts it out front. No one there. Cougars are going to ice it. McLaughlin going back for it on the regroup. Puck caught there by Geezer. He's going to skate it back into his own zone. Bartow Kelly with it. Holding on to it. And he's going to make a bad pass. Gets blocked. Iced by the Cougars. And the first one there is going to be Parks, forcing Harvey to hold it. So this is going to be a D zone draw for the Wildcats. Off the draw, Wildcats get the puck. Trying to get out of their zone. Still pinned in. They get possession behind the net. Robichaud trying to make a saucer pass. Taken away. Grabbed now by Keating. Keating moves that up to Martin. Martin quickly enters the zone there. Trying to make a behind the back. Drop pass. Loses the puck. Poked away from Wilson. McLaughlin gets it on the back check. Even strength now. Martin coming in on the attack. Puts that puck across, and fanning on the shot is Robichaud. Coming up to the point. Shot tipped on goal. Robichaud with it now. Down low. Cougars walk out of the zone with it. Up to Wilson. Puck poked away. Battle for it. Comes free. Taking around the net, Fowler. He has it. Stretches that for McLaughlin. Nice move. And down the ice. Lost in the middle of the zone. by Boner. O'Neal with it. Regrouping. McLeod moves that back to Geezer. Geezer trying to head to O'Neal. Greeno picks it off, cutting back, taking it behind his own net. Moving with it. Trying to get that to McGuire. Puck thrown to the middle. Picked off by Greeno. Geezer's pass doesn't connect. Wildcats getting hemmed in a little bit here. Grabbed by Rolls. Up to McGuire. McGuire dishes that aside to Rude. Nice move. Puck gets through. But good hinge by Brian. He's going to get that puck out. Geezer at the point. Sorry, at the blue line. Just kind of slaps it and lets that puck go into the zone. Greeno taking it the other way. Coming down the ice. Trying to get it in. Ends up hitting Rude on the dump attempt. Puck doesn't get very deep. Quickly, Cougars throw it back out into the neutral zone. McGuire with it. Coming the other way, trying to pass it to Lonergan. Behind him. And on the attack, as the Cougars trying to enter the zone, they're going to be just offside. Off the draw, Cougars entering the zone. Just under 4 minutes left to play. Puck scores free to Ferguson. Nice move. Gets it back now, skating to enter. Trying to dump it and come down the side. He gets boxed out. Puck comes in front. Ferguson steals it, turning and firing. Tipped by Lonergan. Just misses. Puck sent to the middle again. Gallant going for the rebound. Can't get it. Gallant steals that puck. Gets it back, still battling hard for it down low. Cougars now taking it the other way. Sims with it, gets in, shot. Good blocker save there by Harvey. Nice move by Ferguson. Puck coming the other way, shot. Easy save for Landry there. Ferguson, he's at an okay angle, but he's pretty far out. Landry's going to hold on to that one. Off the draw. Puck comes down behind the net. Dixon trying to get it out. On the outside, entering. Parks up to the point now. Shot by Dixon. Blocked in the middle by Robichaud. Heading down ice. Mishandles it. Trips on the invisible stick. And Cougars coming the other way. Parks with it. And it's going to be a hand pass on the Cougars. Off the draw, Geezer coming in with it. Toe drag release. Puts that puck just high. Regrouping now. Barry back to his point man. Wilson gets the puck. Good step up by Bartow Kelly. And then good way to recover with it. Forcing the Cougars offside. Good play there by Kelly. Behind his own net with it now. Robichaud moves over to Charlie McLaughlin. Loses it. Robichaud blocks the pass. Bounces for Geezer in the middle. Kelly blocks the shot. Hits him in a bad spot. He's limping, trying to get off the ice. Thrown in the middle by Robichaud. No one there. Bolte on a change. Wilson trying to move it down ice. Good back check by Howard, and he finishes him. Pause. Robichaud can't get that puck out. At the point with it, Sims. He falls over. Greeno to Fowler. Fowler to Rolls. Rolls has it in the neutral zone. Doesn't have a lot of speed, though. He's just going to flick it in and go after it. Cougars trying to break out. Puck held on the half wall. Rolls gets it, trying to get a shot off. Someone gets a stick on it. Grabbed by Rude. Rude with it. Up to the point for Greeno. With the shot. No one can get a tip on it. Rude, one-timer. Sorry, not one-timer. Trying to slap that at the net. Stays in. McLaughlin finishes his hit, but the Cougars take it out of the zone. Taking it wide. Brian looking for someone in the middle. 47 seconds left to go here. And shot from the point. Just misses. Puck thrown back down low. Greeno with it. Working it behind his own net. Trying to chip it and go. McLaughlin knocked over. Greeno now. Over to Fowler. Fowler up to Rude. Rude's just going to flick it in. 7 seconds left. Cougars come the other way. They have 5 seconds. And that will be all. So far after 2, still nothing. Shot 16-6 Wildcats. And we'll be back to the third period in about 10 to 15 minutes. Welcome back to the third period of the game between the U15 Major Bage Valley Wildcats and Jonelijim Cougars. Shot by Graves. Rebound and knocked aside. Lonergan with it. Wildcats trying to get out of the zone. Greeno is going to send it out, and this will be an icing. And off the draw, Charlie McLaughlin sends that puck around for Lonergan. He has it coming down the wall, dumps it in. Grabbed down low by Gallant. Battle for it. Gallant going after it. Grabbed by Martin. McLaughlin moves that across to McKay. Back down low for Martin. Try to send it out. Gallant's going to block that puck. And skating in with it now. McLeod shot! And it hits Harvey's shoulder up into the netting. Barely stays out. 18:53 left to go in this one. Off the draw. Puck barely held in by the Cougars, trying to drive it towards the net. Shots keep getting blocked. Wrapped around the boards by Geezer. And O'Neill's going to move it back down low. At the point, Parks moves that down low again. McKay with it. He's going to lose it, but Keating's going to recover it. Keating over to McKay. McKay looking for some options to Rude. Rude messes up on the pass. Parks with it, taking it the other way. Slides it to the middle. Shot. O'Neill scores! First goal of the game after 2 periods of scoreless hockey. 2 minutes into the third period, O'Neill's going to score. And first goal of the night. Getting that goal is going to be number 19, Lachlan O'Neill, with the assist from number 24, Zenon Parks. Yeah, it's just listening for the assist. Wildcats chasing now. Puck comes into the zone behind the net of the Cougars. Barry banks it off the net with it. Trying to move that puck around. Timmons in the neutral zone. Gets past Fowler. Puck trying to make its way to Johnson. Blocked by some Wildcats. And passing Gavin McLaughlin skates. It's going to be no ice. No ice. Cougars trying to get it out. Controlling the puck, Timmons. He sends that across. Going for a nice move. Trying to get around Greeno is Marsh. Greeno picks it off, dumps it back in. Cougars behind their own net. Wrapping it around the boards. Greeno at the point. Trying to slip down the wall. Shot just barely is going to miss the net. Martin up top for Diebel. Across to Greeno. Controlling the puck. Cuts back. Trying to send that in front. Martin's going to pick it up. He's on the sidewall. Pass up top to Greeno. Rips a shot. Just barely goes high. Diebel holds it in. Over to Martin. To the middle. Shot there by McGuire. And Landry's going to catch that and hold on. 16:27 left to play in the game. Cougars winning by 1. Shots now 17-19. Sorry, yeah, 17-9 in favor of the Cougars. Sorry, the Wildcats. Off the draw. Puck coming back into the zone. Keating with it. Moves that puck around. Rolls trying to pick it up. And loses it. Coming the other way with it. Buckley, and they're going to be offside. Off the draw. Graves with it. Puck comes down low. Sent to the middle. Sending that puck to the middle there, Boner. And nice stick there by Rude, but he's going to lose it. Graves trying to enter now. At the point, nice move. Comes to Graves, stepping to the middle. Shot. Harvey barely gets a blocker on that one. Cut back there by Keating. Battle for the puck. And he's not come out that. Boner looking to send that up to the point. Rolls, trying to chip it out. Cougars keeping the puck in, kind of hemmed in on the blue line there. And a penalty called. Someone loses a helmet and the whistle instantly goes. Now there's a fight. .15-10 left to go in the third, and there's a lot of fighting going on there. And the refs trying to pull them apart, and they're still going after it. Someone dropped their drink onto the ice in all the excitement. Finally, they're going to be separated. Someone lost their helmet. Lots of gloves lost. And going off the ice is going to be number 10, Cohen Geezer. Refs are still deliberating about what's going to happen, but only one player left so far. Like I already said, number 10, Cohen Geezer. No Wildcats been asked to leave yet. one Cougar in the box, 2 Wildcats in the box now. But I don't know if it's going to be a power play for the Cougars just because they were originally getting a power play, the Cougars. But then one of their guys going to have to leave the ice. So I think it might cancel out here eventually. But we're still talking about it. We'll be back when they make a decision. And now the refs finally made a decision. So, only one person leaves the ice, getting coincidental penalties from the Wildcats, number 21, Benjamin Rude, and also getting coincidentally from the Cougars, number 7, Marty McLeod. And getting a penalty puts the Wildcats down a man, number 22, Charlie McLaughlin. So right now, Cougars have a power play, 15:10 left to go in the third period. A 2-minute power play. Wildcats trailing by 1. Shots 17-10 Wildcats. And leaving the game for the Wildcats is going to be number 2, Connor Keating. So now 2 people left the game. Wildcats still on the only down 1 man on the penalty kill. Puck over to Graves, shot, and the Wildcats get a penalty. This is bad. It's going to be a 5-on-3. The Cougars, it could be a strategy to just let the Wildcats touch it because the 5-on-3 is better than the 5-on-4. So, 1:42 left on the first penalty, 2 minutes left on the second penalty. And going to the box is going to be number 16, Victor Bartow Kelly. Wildcats down 2 men and 1 goal. Looking to tie it up here, under 15 minutes left to go in the third. And off the draw. Puck up to the point. Shot, tipped, rebound. Greener trying to take it away, and he's tripped up. And power play now for the Wildcats. Well, not really power play, but they're only going to be down one man instead of two. Going to the box, has the only goal tonight, number 19, Lachlan McNeil. That's going to be 2 minutes for tripping. So now it's 4-on-3. Does not happen often. Off the draw, Cougars with that puck behind their net. They take it out, over to Graves. Graves with it, taking it the other way, cutting back. Over to Brian. Brian shot. Harvey jumps up, makes the save. 14:25 left to go in this one. 1:15 left and 1 penalty for the Wildcats. 1:34 left in the other, and then 1:42 left in the only penalty for the Cougars. Off the draw. Cougars hold the line. Brian with it. Over to Graves. Graves with the shot. Lonergan trying to get it out. Held in. Brian with the shot, and Harvey's going to hold on. Off the draw, Brian at the point with it. Slides that down to the side. Cut back by Barry. Back up to Brian. Moves that over to Graves. Shot, rebound. Brian grabs it at the point. Moves that puck over to Barry. Shot, can just miss the net, barely. At the top now, Brian with it. Over to Graves. Hits a stick, almost finds its way in. Barry at the point for Brian now. Knocked over by Lonergan. Puck stays in. Sent down low. Good poke check there by Harvey. Shot by Barry, and a nice close save by Harvey. Seconds left on the Wildcats penalty. 31 on the other, and then 39 on the Cougars. Almost 4-on-4 here. 10 more seconds. And then we'll have 4-on-4. Rolls with it. Puck in the neutral zone. Still holding on to it. Over to Ferguson. Ferguson, nice move to enter the zone. Lets one rip, and he scores! That's a goal for number 11, Tommy Ferguson. Assist for number 9, Grady Rolls. Goal happens just as it becomes even strength. So not quite a shorthanded goal, but close. Just over 13 minutes left to go here. 15-24. 15 on the Wildcats penalty and 24 on the Cougars penalty. And this left to go. Shots right now, 18-16 Wildcats. 1-1 tie. Great, moves that puck over to Brian. Brian coming down the side with it. Stops up, moves that up the point. Puck coming around. Sent up top. Shot by Brian, and good glove save. Even strength finally now. 12:43 left to go here in this one. Off the draw. Greeno moves that around the boards. No icing. Gallant can't get there, but the point man stops it. And picked off behind the net now. Puck to the middle. Fowler shot. Rebound Gallant. Another rebound Gallant. Can't get it in. Graves sends that puck ahead. Taken down low behind the net by the Cougars. Graves at the point. Shot tipped. Harvey covers it. Off the draw. Puck comes into the corner. Wildcats get it. Move it up to the point. Held in. Shot by Dixon. Blocked. McKay with it. Over to McLaughlin. McLaughlin with it. It moves that puck up ahead to Ferguson. McLaughlin finishes his hit there. And Ferguson goes for the reverse on the play. McNeil doesn't even touch the puck, but Ferguson just lays the shoulder into him anyway. Ferguson chips it, going after it. They're scared of him out there. And he's like 6'4", so I would be scared too. Puck coming out the other way now. Dixon skating it out of the zone. He's going to get that puck near the blue line, dump it in. McKay grabs it. Okay, over to Lonergan. Lonergan sends it up the middle. Puck picked off. Shot. Nice save by Harvey. Rebound knocked away. Grabbed by Lonergan. Trying to get it out of the zone. Put back in. Puck down low. Knocked around Graves. Grabbed by Howard. Howard gets the stick knocked out of his hand. Graves enters the zone on the left side, trying to make it to the middle. McKay's going to knock that away from him. Picked up by Charlie McLaughlin. He moves that over to McKay. McKay up ahead to Martin. Martin moves it in, gets that puck low, up to Howard. Howard with it. Up to Diebel. Diebel to Bartow Kelly. Shot from the point. No one can get a tip on it. Landry with the easy save. 10:18 left to go here in the third. Still tied 1-1. Off the draw. Diebel with it. Shot. Rebound behind the net. Martin with it. Trying to send it in front. Shot from the point. Tipped on. Barely misses. Diebel trying to get that puck to the goal. Can't. And now he's going to lose it in his own zone. Diebel moves that puck behind the net. Puck bounces in front. Shot. Blocked in someone's stomach. Cougars with it down low. Wrap that puck around the boards. Bonar has it. He's going to lose it. Howard over to Martin. Martin down low. Howard going in after it. Brian chips that around. Gets that puck back from Bonar. Taking the ice he's given. And puck tipped in there by McNeil. Good pin by Robichaux. Puck up ahead for Ferguson. He's cutting back, gaining some speed. Ferguson takes it the other way. Up ahead for Robichaux. Ferguson gets it back. Coming in. Shot off the post. Coming in on Fowler. Good back check there by Robichaux. Picks up that loose puck on Johnson. Trying to get it out. Blocking it with his head there is going to be McNeil. Ferguson grabs it now. Ferguson takes it the other way. Shot. Puck coming up to the point. Grabbed by Fowler. Fowler moves that over. Greeno ahead to Robichaux. Robichaux moves it down low. Cougars behind their own net looking for a breakout. Barry up to the point. Puck coming behind the net. McLaughlin with it. Sending it around. Lonergan grabs it. Graves moves that puck overhead. McKay cutting back to McLaughlin. McLaughlin looking for some open ice. Moves that up to Lonergan. He flicks it in. Landry way over his net. Forced to cover it up. 7:18 left to go here in the third. Shots right now 20-18. Wildcats 1-1 tie. Off the draw. Puck coming around. Graves with it. Trying to rush. Hits one of his teammates' skates. Howard with it. Trying to go to the middle, and McLaughlin can't hold on to it. Battle for the puck. McLaughlin throws it to the middle. Knocked over there is Robichaux. Robichaux on the back check, steals the puck, and it's going to be an offside call on the Cougars. 6:51 left to go in this one. Off the draw. Ferguson moves that puck into the zone. Throws a reverse hit, but he can't hold on to it. Greeno, good job holding the line. Shot from the point. Rebound kicks out. Fowler falls over. Good back check by Howard. Moves that into some open ice for McLaughlin to skate into. Trying to get that puck into the zone. Blocked. McLaughlin tripped on the invisible stick. Fowler, he trips up on the invisible stick. Harvey out of his net to play it. Risky play. Huge hit there by Greeno. A nice pass over to Bryan. Fans on a shot, and Fowler knocks that out of harm's way. Puck over to Martin. Sim trying to chip it past. Martin steals it. Puck in the middle. Rolls with it, tripped up. Martin with the shot. And he just got hit in the face. But looks like he'll be okay. Power play here for the Wildcats, trying to take the lead. 5:45 left to go in this one. So going to the box for the Cougars, number 27, Linus Bryan. 2 minutes tripping, and now Wildcats, this is what they need, a power play opportunity to get the go-ahead goal. And off the draw, Graves wheels it, trying to take it the other way, trying to chip it past Greeno. Taken away by McKay. McKay cutting back, moves that to Greeno. Greeno gaining some speed. Coming down, across to Lonergan. Trying to enter the zone, loses his glove and his stick. Grabs his glove, barely onside. Puck comes to him. Opposite corner dump. Ferguson's trying to get on it. Pokes it past Barry. Ferguson around to Martin. He gets hit pretty hard there. Martin shot, tipped by Lonergan. Nice save by Landry. Ferguson moves that around to Martin. Grabbed by McKay at the point. Greeno with it. Taking the ice they give him. Stepping in. Rips a shot. Flashing the leather there. Landry. 1:01 left to go on the power play. 4:46 left to go in the game. And less of OT, of course, which is a very real possibility in this tie game. Shots right now, 24-18 Wildcats. Off the draw, puck to Rolls. Rolls, trying to move that to Robichaux. Puck comes out of the zone, forced to regroup. Robichaux to Rolls. Rolls across to Charlie McLaughlin. Entering the zone wide. Try to make a move. Knocked away from him. Robichaux can't hold the line. Harvey out of his net to play it. Sends that around for Rolls. Rolls to Robichaux. Back to Rolls. Makes the move. Coming up with it. Over to Gallant. Gallant wheeling it. Gets it to Robichaux. Throws it on net. Rebound. None of the Wildcats can get there in time. 4:01 left in the game. 17 seconds left in the power play. Off the draw, puck up top to McKay. Shot tipped. Puck sitting there. And sent out by the Cougars. Power play expires. Even strength now. McKay with it. Over to Greeno. Greeno cuts back. Up to Howard. Howard with it. Trying to get that to Ferguson. He's into the zone. Ferguson turns and fires, puts it high. Greeno holds the line. Puck sent down low. Up top to the point, McKay bats it down low. Bad pass there by McLaughlin. McKay trying to put it on net. Shoots in between the legs of Timmons, but that deflects it wide. And this is going to be an icing on the Cougars. Yes, it will be. 3:01 left to go in this one. And shots 25-18. Wildcats still 1-1. Off the draw. Try to slide it up to the point. Lonergan gets past Bartow Kelly, racing back for it. Gets there on time. Loses the puck to McNeil, but he's quick to recover it. He's with it. Nice saucer pass to Robichaux. He makes a bad pass, and Cougars get possession of it. Luckily, the Cougars throw it away. McLaughlin picks up the puck, moves it to Kelly. Nice cutback by Bartow Kelly. Up to Lonergan. Lonergan with it. And icing there by the Wildcats. Off the draw. Puck wrapped around the boards. Knocked out of the zone by Robichaux. Grabbed by Wilson. Parks with it. Trying to chip and go. Nice pinch by Bartow Kelly. Gets that puck into the zone. Cougars going for the stretch pass. Stopped by Robichaux. He's in the puck battle for it. He wins the battle. Puck comes free. Bartow Kelly over to Greeno. And Greeno's going to wheel it. Greeno going with it. Cuts back. Up to the point. Ferguson lets one rip. And Landry doesn't even hold on to it. Ref blows the whistle prematurely. Wildcats got to get to the net there. There's been a lot of rebounds. Wildcats aren't crashing the net hard enough. And we got 1:32 left to go here in a tied game. We're probably going to be looking at overtime. Off the draw, Greeno with it, over to McKay. McKay shot, tipped by Rolls wide. Graves with it, over to Boner. Boner trying to pass it through the middle. McKay knocks it away. Ferguson grabs it and he's offside. And off the draw, Rude with it to Bartow Kelly. He gets it, trying to move it over to Ferguson. Puck coming down, entering the zone. McLeod in front. Puck comes behind the net. A minute left. Ferguson with it. Trying to go ahead to Rolls. Just barely misses that puck. It's going to be an icing. 50 seconds left to go. Off the draw, puck over to Rude. And Graves gets it. Graves up to Fowler. Fowler trying to come the other way. To Rolls. Rolls gets it in low. Rude going after it. 30 seconds left. Rude gets it. Loose puck. Trying to get it out to Ferguson in the middle. Nice move by O'Neill. He's taking it the other way. O'Neill over to Graves. Ferguson over to Rude, mishandles it, stepping in, Timmons, shot blocked by Greeno. Puck behind the Wildcats net now. Greeno, good battle, and that's going to be the buzzer. So 3 periods doesn't solve it. We're going to overtime here. I think we're going to have like a little bit of a 2-minute, 30-second break, and then we'll be 3-on-3 overtime. I think it's 3-on-3 at least. And we're back with 3-on-3 overtime, 5 minutes. And right now, Wildcats controlling the puck. Greeno over to Rolls, back to Greeno, up ahead to Martin. Martin with it. Cutting back, regrouping to Greeno. Over to Martin. And he's going to lose the puck in the middle. Poked past him, Graves picks it up. Nice fake by Graves and taken away by Rolls. Greeno picks it up. He better get on his horse, makes a move around the defender, and excellent back check on the play by Barry. Now taking it the other way, Graves coming in on Greeno, cuts to the outside, takes a turn back, throwing it to the middle, almost finding Timmons. Rolls with it. Over to Greeno. Greeno drops it for Robichaux. Back to Greeno, back to Robichaux. Cutting up at the blue line, sends that back over to McKay. Ferguson with it. Cutting back, he's gonna loop, he's winding up for speed. Ferguson, trying to get around Bryan, and he gets a stick on it. McKay with it over to Ferguson, back to McKay. And McKay taking his open ice. He's all alone, trying to make a move, and he gets sat down. Cougars with it behind their net, getting changed. Bryan comes out with it from behind his net. Stops up, moves that puck over to McLeod. 2:42 left to go in this one. Puck up to Buckley, Buckley wheeling. Gets past McKay, cutting to the middle, shot on Harvey, rebound, and he's gonna cover it up. Off the draw, puck comes to the middle, shot by the Cougars, high. Puck to Martin, nice move. Coming in with it. One last move, gets to the net, shot. Good save by Landry. Martin still going after it, still has it somehow. And that's pass and be picked off. Grab now by Dixon. And a too many men penalty. Too many men penalty on the Cougars. Timeout called by the Cougars. We'll be back in 30 seconds. And we're back after the timeout. Wildcats with a power play for the rest of overtime, 4-on-3. McKay over to Greeno. Back to McKay, to Martin. Down low for Ferguson, turns and fires. Puck's still there. And Graves gets around Martin. Can't get around Ferguson. Ferguson trying to turn it up quickly, over to McKay. Puck back for Ferguson. Stepping in, shot. Hits a stick, goes up into the netting. .119 left in OT. Wildcats, like I said, have a power play for the rest of OT, so Off the draw, McKay with it. Up to Greeno. And puck comes out of the zone. Harvey with it. So Harvey to Greeno. Greeno wheeling down the ice. Shot misses the net. Puck comes around for McKay. McKay with it. Trying to go to Ferguson. Just misses it. Greeno with it. Over to Ferguson. Shot comes high. Grabbed now by Martin. Martin on it. With the shot, Landry scoops it up. 37 and a half seconds left to go in this one. Off the draw. Ryan takes that puck from behind the net. Shot, trying to get that puck out. Held in. Down low with it now behind the net. Up to Robichaud, blocked. Comes to McLaughlin, trying to slide that low. Fans on the dump attempt. Grabbed by Bartow Kelly. Moves that to Rolls. Rolls to Robichaud. Shot just misses. 1 second left. And that's the end of OT. We're going to a shootout. We'll be back in about 2 minutes while the refs organize everything. Okay, we're back. Starting the shootout off is the Cougars. Up to shoot, number 18, Ethan Marsh, coming in down the right side. Makes a move, one-handed tuck, and Harvey with the save. Out to shoot for the Wildcats, number 15, Trick Greeno. Comes in near the middle, moderate pace, fake shot, Comes to the right side and he puts it in. Out to shoot now for the Cougars. A little bit of pressure on number 12, Kellen Buckley. Coming in, Buckley, left side, makes a move, and Harvey stops it to win the game here. Whoever comes out to shoot, number 11, Tommy Ferguson. If he scores, it's game over. Ferguson with it, coming down the middle, taking his time. Fake shot, comes a backhand, and nice save with the blocker by Landry. And we're still going. Now Harvey, if he saves this one, then it's game over as well. Wildcats in a good spot. Must score here for number 8, Sam Graves. Graves with it, coming in. Takes it down the left side. Stops up, shot, and nice save by Harvey for the win. Good attempt, and the Wildcats in a shootout take home the W. Final score of the game, 2-1 with the Wildcats winning in the shootout. Only person who scored in the shootout, number 15, Trip Greeno. So, third star of the game from the Bage Valley Wildcats with 1 goal, Tommy Ferguson. Second star of the game, also from the Wildcats, letting in 1 goal on 18 shots, number 1, Jonah Harvey. And first star of the game from the Cougars, letting in 1 goal on 28 shots. That is impressive. Number 30, Rylan Landry. I'm Alton Ho with Highbun Sports. Thank you so much for watching. Wildcats, Cougars go at it again tomorrow morning, 10:30 a.m. Make sure you either come to the rink or tune in with Highbun Sports.